What is up, guys? Hello and welcome. So today we are going to be doing a tutorial on the batteries route, which is used in a few different other routes, such as houses or computers, which I'm actually going to have a video on computers coming up like right after this one. So keep an eye out for that one. And I actually have this basically just separated into four steps, each step being a component that goes into making batteries, and the last step is making the batteries and sell them. So really only 3 steps. So this shouldn't be a super long video, and it should be pretty simple. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So the first step that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to Elysian Island. I made this mistake in my last video. The waste deposit is now here at on Elysian Island rather than at LSIA. So yeah, just be aware of that. This is where you get your toxic waste from. And yeah, next step, we're going to be at the filtering plant, so I will see you there. Okay, so here we are at the filtering plant. So what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be filtering the toxic waste to get acid and scrap lead, which you will be using the scrap lead later on, and then the acid is for this step. I would suggest that you store both of them, both the scrap lead and the acid, somewhere in South Los Santos. Really, the train storage would be good. If you have the train storage, it would be really helpful, because then you can actually just bring it to the storage right here, and it'll be linked down here in the south of the city. If not, really anywhere down here in the south part of the city, like the one by LSIA would be a good idea. You could store it there, because most of it you're going to be using down here later on. So yep, and that is all that you need to do for this part. So I will be right back with you guys with step 2. So here we are at the next step, which is actually going to be for getting solder. So the first thing that you're going to want to do for this is you're going to want to come to the recycling center, which is sort of right in kind of near the middle of the city, kind of down a little ways. Right here, this is where you're going to be. And from here, you're going to get recycled trash. Now, this is going to be probably the tightest area. So what I would actually recommend doing is that you park your truck out here, and then you just walk into here rather than trying to pull your truck in here. So okay, so then the next step, we're actually going to be at the sorting facility, which is back in Sandy. So I will see you guys when we get there. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that was probably worse than paying the toll. Whoops. We are pretty much right here. So what you're going to want to do is, once you get over to the sorting facility, you're going to sort the recycled trash. Here we are. Pull right up. You're going to sort the recycled trash, and you're going to be wanting the refined aluminum from this, or the scrap aluminum, I should say, actually. The next step is actually going to be getting your scrap lead from earlier and then combining it with the aluminum. So you're going to want to come down to your storage, wherever it is, and then we're going to be going to the foundry. So I will see you guys there. Oh my gosh. That was a horrible accident. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, sir, for... Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is horrible. This is like worst case scenario. Okay. Back on the road. Also, rest in peace. I think that was a tornado. Going to refine the aluminum, and then you're going to combine it with the scrap lead to make solder. So refined aluminum, scrap lead. And for the solder is going to be a 2 and 2, so two scrap lead, 2 refined aluminum, and you'll get 8 solder for each of that. And then you're going to want to store it wherever you are storing it in South Los Santos. Okay, so here we are. So the final step is actually going to be getting refined zinc, which, to start off, what you're going to want to do is actually come to the quarry, and you're going to get quarry rubble, and you can probably guess where this is going to go from here, but basically we're going to go to the filtering plant, so I will see you guys whenever I get there. Once you're at the filtering plant, what you're going to want to do is actually filter the quarry rubble, and what we're wanting from this is the raw ore mix. And you can actually go ahead and just filter the gravel too, because it'll make your life easier whenever it comes to if you do concrete or something like that. So, friendly tip, just go ahead and filter the gravel while you're here too. Not part of this process, but it'll help you out in the future, so. This step is you're going to want to come to the foundry and bring your raw ore mix, and what you will get from refining it is copper and zinc, and from this we need the zinc. So, and then once again just store it wherever you're storing everything else, and then we will be on to the final step, which is making the batteries and selling them. Now that we are here at the factory, which is where your final step is going to be, you're going to want to combine, well, this is what you're going to want to bring for every single battery. For every battery, it'll be 8 acid, 4 solder, and 2 zinc. And you're going to combine those, and you will get 2 batteries for each one. The final part is going to be coming down here, basically right around the corner from the factory right here. It'll be the little purple trailer, the LS Port Export. And what you're going to do, export the batteries. And if you sell them by 10, it'll be 1.5 mil a piece, or 150K if you sell it 1 by 1. And yeah, that's everything for the battery route. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you have any suggestions for future tutorials or have any that you want me to do, leave them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to do them as soon as I can. And yeah. Also, in general, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than willing to answer. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.